Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Vision Classes. I hope you all are doing good. We have to discuss one of the interesting topic why we have to take the further math and the related questions are there. We will try to address them. Fine. So further math, I hope you might be knowing it is offered by the Cambridge International, right? And it's a A-level course or curriculum. You have four subjects are there. Fine. Now I have explained in previous one of the video all these things, okay, syllabus and things like that. Here just we have to analyze and understand why we have to take it, what's its importance. Fine. So in the further math, you have lot of topics are there, fine, such as complex number, matrices, differential equation, calculus, vector, 3D, fine, mechanics, statistic part are there, lot of analytical datas are there, fine. You have to analyze those data and understand them, and then you will get the good result. That's for basic thing. Now you must be wondering why we have to take it. So there are a few reasons are there. First of all, I would say it's for your university admission process. Okay, so if you have a, let's say, further math as one of your subject, it will really help you to take the admission in mathematics, engineering, physics, computer science, economics. Top universities such as Oxford, Cambridge, MIT, they prefer the further math, fine, as you're one of the subjects in A level, fine. That will be really helpful for the student, and it's one of the plus point for the student. Okay, so even suppose if you have taken further math, those who are looking at your mark sheet and all those things, they think that the student having some kind of courage to take that, because you have to go through the lot of math solving skills, fine, rigorous process, abstract thinking process. Okay, and that is why they think that the student having some capability to solve any kind of questions, even in engineering, mathematics, physics, computer science. That's why the further math is really helpful. In my experience, during my engineering time, I used to solve all the differentiation, integration, complex number question very easily, differential equation questions very easily. Okay, why? Because of further math. The further math really helpful for the student. Fine, if you have a further math, then plus point for you, and you have a deeper understanding in all the mathematical conceptual part. Fine, even it helps in aptitude kind of test such as STEP, MET. Fine, these kind of test, SAT. Okay, that's really helpful. Those are tests you can give very easily, like you. Fine, then prepare for the university maths. Many concepts such as complex number, eigenvalues, second order differentiation appears in the first year of your STEM degree, right? And that's where means you are actually good at. Fine, if you have a further math, fine, you can solve all those questions in year one very easily. Okay, then nextly, you will find the university's math more familiar and manageable. Okay, that's also the point. Fine, and strong signal of academic excellence. Okay, if you have a further math, then the university people think that this student having some kind of means strong background capacities to deal with the difficult questions easily. Fine, all right. Even in the finance, data science, data analysis, where these many of the further math concepts are required. So that's why the further math is important. But all these things comes with pros and cons as well. Okay, so if you look at this, what are the pros and cons for the further math, you will understand here. We will compare them as well. Look at here. So pros means if you gone through all the further math conceptual part, it's you will get the deeper understanding of mathematics. You can solve any critical questions, fine, build the critical thinking as well, so you can think on single question in n number of different way, right? So that's what importance in the even practical life as well. So that's the point here. And then practical application, you will be able to deal with the practical application as well. Then what are the cons? So look at the cons before you jump onto the taking actually the further math. Here are the cons. You have to prepare your mental ability, or mental process in a such a way that you have to deal with a n number of different types of difficult questions. Okay, even in the way university preparing the papers, there are out of box, even sometimes questions are there. Okay, though they are syllabus based questions, but sometimes put out on the out of box questions. Okay, so those kind of questions you have to deal with it. Fine. Then after that, when you practice the number of questions, you have to solve the n number of questions. You have to give the enough time, more than enough time, I would say. Fine. Then you have to invest some of your time to solve the out of box questions. Okay, so it's a time consuming process. So if you think about the A level math, okay, suppose if you are A level, you have to not only deal with this further math, you have other subjects as well: chemistry, physics, then economics, business studies, and things like that, right? Those are also subjects there. But apart from that, you have to give the more than enough time for the further math as well. So you have to make this kind of mentality that I have to give more than enough time for the further math so that I will build the strong base for the future. This is the what the further math means. This is not just a simple your subjects that usually you take it. Fine. Then nextly, so it's maybe not needed or not required for the non-STEM university path such as law or languages, but then those are students, they can skip it, I would say. But those who need it, actually they can prefer this further math. Fine. And those who have a really good understanding and interest, okay, those who are enthusiastic in the math, they can take it. That's my suggestion. So suppose if you are enjoying the learning process, I'm repeating this word, enjoying the learning process, enjoying math, then and then you can take it. Okay, so suppose someone pushing you, some other friend is taking this subject, then I am also going to take it. That is not gonna work. So if you have really interest in math, then take it. Okay, so that's the honest opinion, I would say. But so overall process of solving or tackling the different types of questions, the further math really helpful. And if you are going abroad, so this further math, why we have to take the further math, taking all these things into the consideration, the further math, you can decide whether you want to take it or not. But I would say it's really enjoying. Suppose if you have a really interest in it, then take it. Fine. So even our continuous lessons for each and every other topics for further math are going on. Fine. We provide lessons. Suppose if you want to connect with us, I have left the contact in the description box. Enjoy the math. Thank you.